Hello everybody, welcome to Abba's Hand, and today I will be talking about the new enemies in my open world RPG style game. They'll be split into different categories, grade 1, 2, and 3, getting stronger as you go on. And after you're done with these guys, you'll fight the boss of the respective biome, and then you'll go through the next set of enemies until you make it to the final boss. Now the first enemy is one you've seen before, presenting this guy. This is obviously the first enemy you'll see in the game, seen running around alone usually, just doing whatever, and he's not very strong. It'll take you a couple whacks at first to take him down, but if you know how to fight at all, it shouldn't be very long before you have this guy face planting in the dirt. But he's not stupid. He can also be seen huddling up in groups guarding camps that you could loot. But if you're not strong enough to take him down easy, you'll be beat like a pinata. Now for the new enemies. He's next. He is the grade 2 enemy, in the second one that you'll want to encounter. He's 10 times stronger than the normal enemy and can usually be seen wandering alone. Even if you know how to take care of the other ones, you may possibly have some trouble taking him down, especially if you're unprepared. You could get 1 or 2 shots. The only way to take him down is to wait for the gap in his attack and then go on the offensive and dodge when he starts attacking again. And he's not exactly supposed to be buried into the ground like this, but you get the point. He's next. He is the grade 3 enemy, and the strongest one you'll encounter before the boss. As expected, he is a beast, and taking him on unprepared is a suicide mission. He's 100 times stronger than the basic enemy. The way you fight him is the same as the other guy, only he has more gaps and more attacks, and a whole lot more health. But that's enough about the enemies, let's get on with the improvements. Now, at first I decided to put the loot in the enemy base, the main one, so that when you defeated him you'd get a little bit of a reward, but I also wanted to add enemy camps that you could raid for equipment and stuff. You know, resources. But if I did that with the enemy base, then that would kind of defeat the point of camps. So I decided to move the sacks of grain and the new treasure chest in coins over to the camps. They don't do anything right now, but right now I'm trying to focus on kind of the build of the game and the way it looks and the stuff being in place before I work on all of the mechanics, and I do have some mechanics in place, but the main ones will come later, and here's the chest. And also, I'm gonna try and implement a different kind of inventory system. And before I talk about that, here's the enemy base. I think it looks way better than the old one. If you want to see the old one, you could go and watch the previous video on my game. But right now, what's gonna happen is I intend to release this game at some point on PC, maybe even Steam, I don't know. But right now, I want the graphics to look medium. Not bad, but not great, because, like I said, I want to focus on everything being in place before I focus on mechanics and making the game look good. So that's kind of a more permanent, but still temporary build that you see there, and these, real quick, are the enemies' animations. In a separate video, I'm probably going to show you all of the enemies' separate animations, not the small guy, you've already seen him. And as you can see, and probably have guessed, I've taken the large second grade enemy from the build of the small enemy. I don't want to make millions of different models, so I'm trying to reuse them and make them look like I made them from scratch, if you know what I mean. But that's my aim. And real quick, I want to show you how these guys attack. There is an invisible sphere attached to his hand, and you see here the Luzernia boost amount. That comes from a combination of words from a different language, that being damage and strength or something like that, because I wanted you to get stronger every time you get hit. And these things that say is level 1, is level 2, I couldn't figure out a way to scale the damage based on how much you get hit, the same way I scale the health. So I made percentages based off of how strong each enemy is and how much damage they deal. It'll probably need a little bit of tweaking, but it looks good for now. And one more improvement I want to point out, as I said in the last video, I put particle effects when he does the last 3 attacks of his combo system. I may even add new attacks, but that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe and hit that bell, and list any ideas you may have in the comments. I'd love to hear from you, and even if you don't do any of those things, thank you anyway for watching, but I would appreciate it. And now for the Bible verse of the day. Bye!